Okay, so collective, what I'm picking up on here is that someone keeps trying to engage with the old version of you. They keep using the same old tactics, making the same old assumptions, okay? Expecting the same old results. But the problem is that you've changed, okay? You've healed, you've received clarity. And so those things no longer work, all right? Welcome in, collective. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Starseed family, Soul Tribe, new viewers. Y'all come on in, take a seat, stay a week, take a load off your feet. We're going to get into this energy and see exactly what it is Spirit wants you to know. So you have changed, okay? You have evolved. You are growing. You're showing up here as this Queen of Cups, okay? Queen of Cups. All right. This is giving me surrender. All right. Someone is surrendering or has surrendered. I feel like you've surrendered in a way that is allowing for more clarity to come in about the truth of who you are, soul and spirit, about your life purpose, your destiny, about the power that you hold, about unconditional love even for someone, okay? And what it means to put yourself first, right? You also are showing up here with this 4 of Cups and this reverse 8 of Wands, okay? So there is this acceptance, this beautiful acceptance of self here, okay? Embracing your specific nuances, the things that make you you, embracing the idea of what life could be for you, the limitless possibilities, the potential that you hold. This 8 of Wands is telling me that someone is maybe still sending energy. It feels more verbal, okay, because we have a Queen of Swords here. We have a Queen of Swords here that's showing up in the background, and I mean way in the background. But nevertheless, this feels like an individual who is still attempting to maybe, like I said, engage with you in a way that no longer works. Like it's like the energy is being sent, but it's not reaching you. And it's not reaching you because you have elevated beyond that frequency of self-sabotage, where you allow someone's words to dictate the way you're going to show up for yourself. Okay, we're going to get into this energy. We have the Queen of Wands here also showing up for you. Okay, very magnetic, very charismatic, very beautiful. This is you standing in your own power, realizing that you have your own power, okay, your personal power. All right, so let's see here, Spirit. Definitely could be a family member, all right, but they are kind of like their energy is like over to the left. You understand what I'm saying? Their energy is over to the left. What's really showing up here that I'm feeling is that the collective has elevated, or someone in the collective has elevated in your heart space, in your emotional body, okay? So that trying to trigger you, it's not working, and it's not going to work going forward, all right? Clarify the Queen of Cups, Spirit. Tell us more about this beautiful energy here that someone in the collective is in here. We have the High Priestess. Wow. We have the High Priestess. This is you trusting your intuition. This is you tapping into the secret to your coding, the secret to your vibration, the secrets that the divine this could also be you healing secretly, like taking time to spend more time with yourself, okay, in solitude with yourself. We also have the reverse Ace of Wands here. I think this is the Ace. No, this is the reverse Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like this High Priestess is giving me that you have healed to the point. You have healed to the point to where you're just not engaging. You may be not speaking. You may be using silence as a tool to protect yourself here. It's like whatever was being said, whatever the verbal abuse was, whatever the manipulation was, it's no longer inspiring you to take any action in any kind of way. It's just simply not reaching you. We have the Tower here in reverse. Clarify the 7 of Cups, Spirit. Oh, that's way too many. Let's do that again. Okay, thank you. The mastery of coins. And this is the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you're clear about what you have been provided by the divine. You're clear about what you have at your fingertips, at your hands. You're clear of it's changing the way you're showing up in your reality. It has changed the way you're showing up to other people, if you're showing up to certain people. It feels like something is being provided to you now because you have gone through this transformation with the frog here on the bottom of this card. Okay, it's an aha moment. It's an awakening that someone in the collective is experiencing, to the point to where you are now starting to show up differently in the space that you hold. Queen of Swords. You're communicating clearly your boundaries. You're communicating clearly to someone or to people in general, right? Like there's a wisdom that you're tapping into. There's a wisdom that you have. Okay, this is establishing clear boundaries here with diplomacy and tact, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. So there's something very grounded about your energy. And maybe in the past there was a bit of self-sabotage. Someone could convince you that you couldn't do something, you couldn't accomplish something, but now you see the truth. Okay, because we have a reverse Queen of Swords out here in the reverse as this person, energy standing to the left. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be an ex spouse, partner, it could be a coworker, even like someone in your energy who wanted to kind of keep you feeling deflated, right? Keep you feeling like you couldn't accomplish, so that you would continue to self-sabotage. Now we have you out here in the same energy, but in a different way, because you are in the upright. So there is this clarity, there is this wisdom, there is this clear communication. When you do choose to communicate, you're not communicating out of triggers. You're not being reactive. You're responding with intelligence, right? With spiritual intelligence, with groundedness. Okay, I like it. I like that. Yes. Let's see. Clarify the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Someone is needing to accept that whatever they were attempting to do before, however they showed up to you before, it's like they need to accept that energy is blocked, that energy can no longer get through to you. Okay? And they may be finding it, to be a conflict, because they still want to, communicate that way or show up to you that way, hoping that it will cause you to self-sabotage. But it's not doing that anymore. Tell us more, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so somebody is trying to figure out whether they should even come towards you at all. Now, this landed on the Queen of Swords. So this person is now having to think long and hard as to how they can get through to you, whether they should even attempt to come towards you. Because if they're going to come towards you in this reverse Queen of Swords energy, okay, then, that's going to fall on deaf ears, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. That energy is going to fall to the ground. Okay, so they're really projecting, right? So if it's not getting through to you, then, it really has to stay with them. And then that is causing them to be also like upside down, because now they're left with sitting with their own energy. They don't have at least you to project it upon, so they can feel some sort of relief, or they can feel release. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to just sit with their own energy. Whoever this is realizing like something's not getting through to you. They don't even know if they should even come back towards you. Because with this Queen of Swords and this Four of Wands, the Fool card falling on the Queen of Swords, it feels like whatever boundaries that you have communicated, okay, whatever you have said and the way you said it, and the way you may be engaging or not engaging with this person at this point, it has kind of like made someone see, like, it feels like this Five of Swords may even be their energy. Not necessarily self-sabotaging, but do you see how he looks totally confused? Like, what the fuck? Like, wait, what happened here? So me bringing up the collective's past doesn't trigger them anymore. So me telling the collective that they can't accomplish something is not going to stop them from trying. What's going on? It feels like this Queen of Swords is like, wait a minute. When did things change? Okay. Clarify the Fool in the sideways position. Yep. It feels like you have definitely put up boundaries here. And it feels like this person is now becoming exhausted trying to cross over your boundaries because they see that you're going to fight back. Even if it's just speaking up for yourself, you're going to push back, right? This feels like they are exhausted at trying to cross your boundaries or trying to do the same old, same old, same old with you. Say the same old thing to put you in a negative headspace or a low vibrational emotional space. You're so tapped in spiritually and intuitively at this point, you can see something coming before it comes. And this is why they are like, whoa. They're wondering what's going on. Because it feels like you're back here in the background, liberated. Do you see? You're back here liberated, and this person is like, yo, when did the change happen? So it's kind of making me feel like this Queen of Swords was intentionally trying to keep you in a broke down, broken, busted, and disgusted energy, maybe saying things to you to make you feel like you should have low self-esteem or you should have a negative self-perception. So it feels intentional because it feels like this Queen of Wands is confused. Four of Swords in reverse. This Queen of Swords, not the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords is in, like, somewhere tucked away, I don't know, confused because they can't reach you. Nine of Cups here. We have a wish fulfillment that's showing up for someone, all right? Your change is so evident in the way that you have evolved, in the way that you have elevated, okay? It's bringing in this wish fulfillment for you. So whatever this is that this person was trying to keep you from believing that you could accomplish, that you could have, that you could become, with this Queen of Wands out here, I'm feeling like someone in the collective knows that that is no longer the case. It never really was, right? This is you standing in your own personal power here. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Like the power is in your hand now, okay? The magic is in your hand. Your instincts, your inner flame, you recognize that you have the right to manifest, and you have the ability to manifest what it is you want out of your life. Too many, Spirit. This deck always sticks though, so I saw the Ace of Wands. We have the Two of Coins here. Tell us more. We have the Ace of Cups. Now this Ace of Cups landed on this Nine of Wands. It feels like you have decided courageously that you're no longer going to allow anyone to mishandle your heart space, to mishandle your emotions, to mishandle your love. Yeah, so you may not be in communication with whoever this Queen of Swords or anyone who's showing up in that energy, okay? There's a breakdown in communication. You're not willing to communicate because you're not going to allow anyone to come in. Maybe someone from the past that mishandled you before, you're not going to allow them to mishandle you this time. This Queen of Wands is someone who is definitely standing in her own power. Clarify the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is giving me that you are moving forward, right? That you're experiencing this rejuvenation in your heart space, your emotional body. It feels like you are moving forward very joyously as well. You know what I'm saying? Like something feels very happy, very good for you. And you're going towards the things that make you that keep you happy, that give you satisfaction, that bring you pleasure. This Knight of Wands is telling me that you're definitely have a renewed sense of inspiration, okay? A renewed sense of passion here. Clarify the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're moving away from anything that brings you unhappiness or causes you to feel a certain way about yourself and about your life. Okay? And this may be family as well. You may be moving away or have moved away from certain people who cannot go with you in this new beginning that you're in with this reverse Page of Coins. They cannot go with you into your new beginning because they were in this. See, it's like, I don't know if this is two feminine energies, okay? Take it how it reverberates, but it feels, because what I'm seeing here is like you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, they're showing up as the reverse Queen of Swords. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands, they're showing up as the reverse Queen of Wands. This is someone who is misaligned with you. Could be family, could be an ex-friend, so on and so forth, right? But they're misaligned with you. They're in the polar opposite energy of you. You speak with clarity, they speak elusively. You speak with truth, they tell lies. You understand what I'm saying? You speak with kindness and compassion, they speak with rudeness and disrespect. Okay? You are inspired by life and inspired by who you are. You know you're beautiful, you know you're attractive. This person may not feel this way, or they're manipulative. You have control over your root chakra. They don't have no control over theirs. However this is playing out, this is a polar opposite energy to you. And so you are moving away from these energies in your life that have shown up as this reverse Queen of Swords, reverse Queen of Wands. And you're realizing that you don't want that in your future. You don't want to take that into your new beginning. Tell us more, Spirit. Too many, as usual. Thank you kindly. There's definitely a separation here, and you're okay with that. And maybe this is what has them in this Five of Swords, like scratching their head now, because you definitely are starting to protect yourself, or you are now protecting yourself. You also may be very comfortable in this hermit mode, right? Like you are your own star. You enjoy your own company is what that's giving me. You enjoy your own company. Shit. Okay? We have the Three of Cups here. This is also giving me that you enjoy your own company. This also gives me that you may be going into new friendships. You may have people around you that are celebrating with you. So this old past energy is just like simply not needed. Okay? Simply not needed. Yeah, somebody definitely is very regretful over maybe the way that they showed up, or the fact that something's no longer working because you've healed. This person is depressed. They're sad over your liberation. Over your Six of Swords, you moving into calmer waters. Here we still have them in the Seven of Swords. They were attempting intentionally to try to deceive you, to try to talk you out of believing in yourself. But this woman on this card, this star card, definitely believes in herself. It ain't shit she's saying in this energy that says, okay, I don't believe in me. Like, I don't believe that I'm beautiful. I don't believe that I deserve good things. This is an energy for someone in the collective where you know that you deserve all of the beautiful things that the divine has in store for you. Now, why this individual wanted to undermine that, it probably has a lot to do with them just projecting how they feel about themselves onto you. And now that you have healed, now that you have elevated above that frequency, now that you have like released that energy, it finds no place with you. That energy finds no place with you. Okay, they wanted to keep you maybe weak. They wanted you to feel fragile and vulnerable and keep you in a weakness here, but that again has not worked, is no longer working. If it worked in the past, it's not working now. Okay, anything else from this deck, Spirit? Yeah, you're moving towards your future. The cycle is complete as you move towards your future. And here we have this energy showing up again in the reverse energy of you, because you are in the Queen of Cups. This person is in the reverse King of Cups energy. So congratulations and good for you, honey, because that's, I don't know. Some people just choose to try to hold on to the old version of you, try to hold on to the old narrative. And it's clear that someone in the collective has completely rewritten their narrative. You've taken back the control over your narrative. You've called your power back. So this person is holding on to a version of you. It's like them holding on to a ghost, okay? A phantom, an idea of you that they have in their mind that was probably never the real you to begin with. It more than likely was not the real you to begin with. But those shadows, the shadow aspects of you that maybe was showing up to confirm for this person that they were, that their spells were working, even if their spells was just verbal manipulation, verbal abuse, being unkind, saying things to you that were unnice, right? Not wanting to support you, not motivating, not speaking towards you, not nurturing you. Okay, those shadows have been alchemized, apparently. Okay, and so they're now holding on to a version of you that no longer exists. No longer exists. Tell us more, Spirit. Crown chakra here. Okay, spiritual connection, gateway to higher realms, enlightenment, divine energy. And this is the energy that you have stepped in as this Queen of Cups. As this Queen of Cups, this is the energy that you are stepping in. Tell us more. Ooh. Your crown has been placed back on your head. Okay. You have access to your crown. God help anyone who disrespects the Queen. I love it. I love that. Tell us more, Spirit. Spirit guides are your shield. So you're also being very divinely protected, okay, from this individual, from any kind of energy that wants to come in and steal from you. Steal your energy, steal your time. Unexpected income. So there is some blessings also that are showing up for you. I love it. Something you don't expect, okay? There's some blessings, some favor that is showing up. Tell us more. What is this unexpected income? Oh. Okay, so we have resilience is your superpower. We have receiving a gift here at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is either some sort of a financial gift that's coming in for you, or this is your spiritual gifts that have come in for you, and financial. It could be both as well, right? So your resilience is your superpower, surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, adaptability, built for survival, intentional living, self-sufficiency. Yeah, this is for someone in the collective. This is a whole new you, okay? A whole new you. What's coming in for you right now is allowing you to be self-sufficient, okay? You've learned, you saw, you seen, you was there, you learned what you needed. It's like you're going from surviving to thriving. All right. The conditions are no longer harsh, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Spiraling out of control. Somebody is definitely upset about that. But again, way over there in the background. All right. Not able to enter into your energy field. They're upset because they can't enter. They can't enter in. Okay. We have heartache here. So now they crying about it. This could be also a lot of tears that they caused you, a lot of grief, a lot of emotional struggle and sadness. They wanted you to be downhearted, okay? But this is now the energy that they're in because they can't project it towards you. So it has to go somewhere. It has to go somewhere. It's got to go back, okay? Untruth, the nonsense, the twisted truth, the half lie, the bold-faced lie. What does that say? The white lie, the exaggeration, the fabrication, the deception, the fake news, the misinformation. It's got to go back to what from whence it came. Okay, it came from over here with this Queen of Swords, who is now scratching their head because what happened? What happened was the collective put their crown on their head, honey. What happened was the collective began to enjoy their own company, honey. What happened was the collective is now receiving their gifts for doing the work. That's what happened. That's what happened. And now they hidden from you. That you're not accessible to this person. Okay? Tell us more, Spirit. Out of touch with reality, unrealistic fantasy, daydreaming, misled by your illusion in the clouds. That's that reverse Queen of Swords with that Five of Swords. You know? But oh, wow. Now that popped out. Deal with the devil. Diabolical favors, consequences of choices, temptation, soul binding contract, damnation. So this feels like consequences of their choice. Okay? Consequences of the seeds that they planted, and now they are reaping what they've sown. Because your energy has elevated. Here you are in this strong root chakra energy. Grounded, survival, stability, and instincts. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Yeah. Focused meditation, mind and body in harmony. So your crown and your root chakra is in harmony. Oh, I love that. I love that. Because for that to be the case, everything in between the crown and the root chakra has to be in harmony. So this is total alignment for whoever you are in the collective that is reverberating with this message. I love that. And you keeping quiet about it. Hidden truth, secret silence, confidential, sensitive info. So you may be working on something and you ain't talking too much about it. You're just working on it. You're just doing what the divine has given you to do. You're following your passions with this Queen of Wands energy. You're manifesting with this Queen of Wands energy. Making some boss ass moves now. I like it. I like it. I like it. And they on the outside looking in, baby, while you are in your safe haven. While you are in your safe haven. Spirit says enjoy the silence. Okay? Because whoever this is and whatever they had to say in the past, they have been placed on mute. All right? They can go somewhere and talk to themselves. Let's see here. Let's get you some divine flow. Divine flow feels like the way to go. Divine flow here, Spirit, for the collective who reverberates with this message. Beautiful, beautiful energy and beautiful read. Yay, collective. Do your thing. Feels good, don't it? Feels good to get these monkeys off your back. You know what I mean? Like TLC said, sometimes you gotta shock that monkey, honey. You get the monkey up off your back. You feel me? All right, Spirit, divine flow for the collective. Trust. Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. Tell us more. Deepening. So your trust is growing in the divine. Your trust is growing in your path, in your destiny, in your ability to handle it. Because I'm looking at the hand here, right? You have this sacred flame, this sacred fire, and you have this light about you, and you're learning to trust, or you've learned to trust that you can handle it. But this says deepening. So you're going to a deeper level of trust in yourself. Whew. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So you're here positioning yourself to receive. You're here trusting what it is you're here to give. So you don't have to clench, you can be open to receive. Outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachments, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. I love it. Confirmation up and through here. One more, Spirit, or two. Every time I do that, I say one more, she give me two more. I don't say nothing, she just give me one more. Freedom. Freedom. I no longer want this fire. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. I release me from its bonds. Freedom from grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Freedom from grief. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. Beautiful, beautiful energy and beautiful read, collective. Please take a moment, leave me a comment, let me know how it reverberated for you guys. I appreciate y'all coming back and spending some more time with me. Starseed family, soul tribe, new viewers, hit that subscribe button, boo. Hit the subscribe button and join the tribe, okay? Turn on your notification bell so you know I'm back with another message, and you can participate in the premieres, and participate in the community and the chat room and all of that beautiful energy, okay? So don't just subscribe and then disappear on your girl. Come back and check in with us, okay? If anybody is in need of a personal reading, the information is in the description. It'll take you to my website. You'll see the link. It'll take you to the website. Now, when you get to the website, scroll down. You'll see a two-step process. Please make sure you accomplish and complete both steps so you can get your reading back as fast as possible. All right. Like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, family.